Hey guys, it's Redox. Welcome back to another video, and today I want to compare the new Dota Underlords to Teamfight Tactics that hasn't really come out yet, but will be coming out soon. And I found a couple interesting points that are different between Dota Underlords to Teamfight Tactics. So here we go, guys. First difference I want to talk about is how the player battles and rounds will take place in Dota Underlords and Teamfight Tactics. In Dota Underlords, players will have their own separate battle against another player in each round randomly. So you fight another player each round, but each player in the game is going to have their own separate battles. So there's going to be 8 separate battles taking place. The reason why there are 8 separate player battles is because each auto chess game will start off with 8 players. And so you must wait for all 8 separate player battles to finish until the next round can happen. In Teamfight Tactics, each game will also start off with 8 players. However, when players face off each other in each round, you're going to have both of the players on the same battlefield or the chessboard. So we're only going to actually have 4 player battles taking place each round. So that's going to be half of the amount of player battles that are taking place as opposed to Dota Underlords, where they have 8 separate player battles. Because of this, League of Legends Teamfight Tactics will have shorter rounds, as they have only 4 player battles to finish before proceeding on to the next round, as opposed to Dota Underlords, where you have to wait for all 8 separate battles to complete. As rounds will progress a lot faster in Teamfight Tactics, Teamfight Tactics games will most likely be a lot shorter than Dota Underlords. Dota Underlords games can take up to 40 minutes, but Teamfight Tactics may only be up to 30 minutes at max. Second difference I want to talk about is the board itself, the battlefield itself for both of these games. In Dota Underlords, the chessboard or the battlefield is an 8x8 grid board made of squares like a standard chessboard. In Teamfight Tactics, we'll have hexagon grids, and it looks like the board itself is also smaller than Dota Underlords, as I see 6 rows total made of 7 hexagon grids. So this is going to be a 6x7 board, which is smaller than the 8x8 board of Dota Underlords. Third difference I want to talk about is how you draft the heroes or champions in Dota Underlords and League of Legends Teamfight Tactics. And at the beginning of each round in each of these matches, you'll get to have the chance to purchase new champions or heroes to make your team stronger. Hero draft system in Dota Underlords is the same as Auto Chess Mobile or Auto Chess Dota, so you'll get to choose your hero of the liking at the start of each round. Now in Teamfight Tactics, it's the same thing, where you'll get to choose the champions of your own liking at the start of each round. However, at the later phase of the game, there's going to be a shared draft system. And what the shared draft system does is it lets players select from different pools of free champions, but the lower health player will get to choose the champions first, giving these lower health players a small chance, or maybe a big chance, to come back into the game and beat the guy with the higher health points. Lastly, I want to talk about how the items will work in both of these games. In Dota Underlords, there are neutral monster or creep rounds, and these rounds are not rounds where you fight other players, but you fight neutral monsters or AI. So once you defeat all these creeps or neutral monsters in each round, you'll get the choice to choose one item out of 3 or 4 choices as a reward. But if you don't kill the entire creep wave or the monster wave in that round and you fail to do so, you'll only have, let's say, 1 or 2 choices out of the 4 as a reward. No longer do we have an RNG based system of gaining items like in Auto Chess Dota or Auto Chess Mobile, where in those games where when you kill a creep monster, they have a random chance to drop a random item. So you have absolutely no choice in choosing your items. But in Dota Underlords, now you do, and this will actually help us get better in strategizing the type of team we want to have, because let's say you go for an assassin composition, you want to get damage items, but if you kill these creeps and you get armors constantly and you don't get the damage items, then you may have to switch your assassin comp to tanks, and this can be a hard transition in some cases. So by letting us choose the items, it's going to be much more effective in the way we strategize our teams, and it gives us more choice in the ability to predict the type of team we want to build. Dota Underlords also has one more type of item, which is called global items. And basically global items are not equipped on the hero in Dota Underlords, but it's going to be equipped to your avatar or your courier, as that's what they call it. They call the avatar in Dota Underlords. So your courier is going to have this global item on him, and you get to choose this global item, which is basically a buff to all your units on the board. So it's a very strong buff which you get to choose as well once again, and depending on the type of strategy you're going for, depending on the type of build you're going for, it's very important on the type of buff you choose as well. Anyways, that will be it for my comparison video between Dota Underlords and League of Legends Teamfight Tactics. Which game do you think will come out on the top? Will they both do the same, or will one game be better than the other? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Remember to leave a thumbs up as well and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.